Hi friends, it's me Nikki here, and really quick before we jump into the update, if you have not followed me on Instagram, definitely go over and follow me on Instagram because I have so many exciting things coming up that I want to share with you, along with you can see a little bit of the before and after of the kitchen over there also. So now let's jump into this update. So friends, I got a good bit done. Started implementing some organization on the counters and her microwave cart, but then it was about shopping my grandmother's old glassware because I did want to shop her things that we did still have on hand to implement back into the kitchen that would still kind of be for my aunt, but still have my grandmother's things in the home. So it's really fun just going through this little stash here and picking out what I want to use in the home, and then everything else we will move along. Now, one thing that I do want to share with you today is my thought process when I'm organizing in a cabinet. And so I did implement things like her bar stools and all the little countertop things, but let's look at this cabinet. This is in the coffee bar area, and these are my grandmother's cute little coffee/tea cups, and they work perfect for my aunt. She can continue to enjoy them. You see, I'm using that vertical real estate, and that's my tip. One tip that I want to share with you is definitely stack your coffee cups, especially the ones that have the saucer. The saucers make for great shelves because it helps you to be able to utilize that real estate, and it just looks so cute. Now, one thing I'll say, I had an extra little cup and I didn't want to get rid of it just in case she had breakage. Now, diagonal is how I always look at things. So when I look at it diagonally, I know I want everything white to be diagonal one way. She also had these cute little cups that had a little silver rim. I paired them with these little saucers, spare saucers, not necessarily that they're a set, but they do work well together. Now, as you can see, I'm using white in the center, keeping with my diagonal white, right? And this is how I make things just look beautifully organized. This is kind of how in my head that I created. On the top shelf here, my grandmother had these 2 teacups. I'm just going to arrange those neatly there. Again, as you can see, everything that is in that diagonal is white. So now that I have that angle there, I'm then thinking about the other angle of the diagonal. I'm going to try to say this word the whole time, right? And so my aunt had these IHOP cups, which we love drinking out of them. They're so fun. I don't know, coffee tastes better in the IHOP cup. But aesthetically, they don't fit the whole vibe. And she was like, no, we can't have them in there. But I said, trust me, when I'm done, you won't even know they're there, but we'll easily be able to get to them every day. These are just the coffee presses. They have the silver in them. So my focus on the other diagonal is silver. So you see one across is white, and now I'm bringing the silver. And I'm using this bowl to corral her IHOP cups because this is what's going to make them fit aesthetically in her cabinet, but it also makes it easy for us to just grab a cup when we want it, but the IHOP is not distracting from her whole vibe that she's wanting, right? So, when you have things that you don't want to visually disrupt your beautiful organization, this is a simple tip to do that. And then if you notice the diagonal, everything has silver in it, from the white cup with the little silver, the bowl with the silver, and then my 2 empty spaces here, I'm going to fill with glass because glass is like that transparent thing that it can go anywhere. And so just by using this technique of just kind of going diagonal in one color, diagonal in the other direction in the other color, and then using all glass to fill in, it really just finishes off your cabinet in a beautiful way. It's a very strategic way of organizing your glass cabinet, but in the end, it really works. And it's just a very thoughtful way to do it. But in the end, you just really have a cabinet that doesn't look overwhelming and everything has a place. And I'm putting the glasses in that grocery store style, just kind of lined up one behind the other. And this is her beautifully organized now cabinet in her coffee bar area. I also tackled these other two, which have more newer things, such as just her wine glasses. My mom, she just went all out and she really bought my aunt all the things that she needed for her kitchen. When I do the full kitchen tour, you'll see everything. I mean, she did a fantastic job just kind of picking out things, and everything just came together beautifully in the kitchen. I organized some of her drawer space also, and it really is a kitchen that is going to function greatly for her. She's not a big cook, but when she wants to go in there and fix something, she has it. She has a kitchen that functions. And before she really just didn't have this. Like, she didn't have the kitchen set up. It was just more of a space that she walked by to get to the sink when she needed, but she really couldn't function out of it. And she absolutely loved it. In her silverware drawer, I did make it multifunctional to have her servingware, her napkin rings, and kind of compacted a little bit. But when I do the kitchen tour, I'll talk in more detail about that. This is just really just to give you guys an update on kind of what I worked on this weekend of getting some of the cabinets and the organization done. I know I've been showing you a lot of the renovation stuff, but now we're moving into more of that decor. So next week I'll be showing you actually the dining room. So look forward to that. So friends, I hope you've enjoyed this quick update, and definitely I will bring the dining room update to you next week once I'm finished. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'll see you at the next video, and this is Nikki saying goodbye.